All right. We back in the building. We back in the building. Salute to everybody that's here. You already know I'm Blue Devil. And today we back with another video reaction. But before we start, today is New Year's Eve. I do want to send a big salute to everybody that's posted, everybody that's watching, everybody that's tuned in. I appreciate every single one of you guys that was with us throughout 2025 and now is ready to take on this journey to 2026. All right. So hopefully everybody will enjoy their evening today and, stay dangerous because it's grimy out there. But look, today's video is about Bro Rogan. For those that don't know, let me break it down to you real quick. Bro Rogan is a black homie at a South Central. He kicks it with, Spody Face, Baby Runner, 4 Extra. That's his group. He got a podcast named The Rillas. Salute to The Rillas. And he came up here, did a podcast with us, Black and Brown Unity. And truthfully, I'm going to give you my thoughts on that podcast. But before I do, I'm going to tell you like this. I called Bro Rogan today. So that way we could talk like men. Because he's been on a smut campaign for the last 3-4 days about TheHaterWorld. So if you want to know the outcome of what we conversated about, you're going to have to wait to the end of the video. But look, let me give you my thoughts on the situation on the podcast that we had right here. I thought it was dope. I thought it was fire. Bro Rogan was a cool-ass dude in person. Great energy. He looked like one of the homies, all tatted down from head to toe. He looked like a cholo. Fool was cool as shit, bro. He had some dope-ass stories from Death Row, Suge Knight, Tupac. His clips went up. I still got a gang of clips that I haven't clipped. So when I seen them talking shit, it sort of disappointed me. I'm like, what the fuck did we do to you? I'm like, what did we do to you? But you know how it be. The internet be funny. 1 minute they fuck with you, 1 minute they don't. So when I seen them talking smack, I was disappointed because I like the guy. All right? I like the guy. So what we going to do right now is we going to watch in sequence what went down, and then I'm going to tell you what we talked about. All right? I don't be recording phone calls. That's police shit. And I'm not going to tell you anything that I shouldn't be telling you that only belongs between me and him. Right? But what we're going to do right now is play the clip that started all of this. All right? I'm going to play the clip that started all of this. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go over to Instagram. We Starving Instagram page. All right? Salute to We Starving. They got great content over there. Make sure you guys go subscribe. That fool didn't like me at first. I don't know if he likes me now, but he cool. He cool. All right? So he sent me this. Let's go.
Respectful because
he sent me this. Let's go. Where to go?
And I'm getting disrespectful because I feel like a fucking fool. There was a couple weeks ago I went on a podcast. I went on a TheHaterWorld podcast. Now, I had no clue really about their content. There was an agreement for me to go on there. I was happy to go on there because I look at it like this. I do podcasts. You do podcasts. We do podcasts. We got to go on each other's shows to, 1, get our names out there, 2, to get our shows out there. So, hell yeah, I'm pulling up. And you gotta realize I'm from the 80s. I'm from like I was a kid in the 80s. So we didn't do, it wasn't no like black brown thing when I was growing up. You got the essays hanging with the brothers. We hanging with them. It was none of that.
We're also from the west side.
From the west side of LA. We're not from Long Beach.
Very diverse.
Very diverse. So like I didn't grow up with that. So like I'm going there on some, hell yeah, we fuck with you, you fuck with us. However, I had no idea that we had a lot of these dudes, these suckers getting on these podcasts talking this shit. Cause 1, I would have never went on there. 2, I would have went on there with a whole nother attitude. I went over there a little more happy than I am. Like I'm actually on there looking goofy. Like, oh, like I'm not no lovey-dovey ass nigga. Had I known, I'd have went up there or not and just been ready Like, nigga, Stern.
Did Blue Devil say anything disrespectful to you?
Not. No.
I'm curious as
but
to where this originated.
well, there was well, it's originated from after I left because I got a call from a couple of the homies. I got a call from Viral.
Okay.
Viral, like, bro, what you doing? And I'm like, I didn't know. And one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna cross enemy lines. And when I say enemy, I mean like if you don't fuck with somebody, I'm not gonna go fuck with them just based on you. So the fact that Viral don't fuck with them, I was like, damn, I feel bad now. And then niggas, other people call me like, bro, you looking crazy because these niggas is making these videos saying this and saying this and saying this. So now I'm like in a predicament where I'm like, damn, I gotta go back and retract all that shit because I look like a fucking fool. And I just want to say like, man, like, nah, I'm not with all that lovey-dovey. I don't fuck with niggas if they don't fuck with us. So if you don't fuck with us, it's fuck you all day. And that's real shit. And I'm gonna.
All right. So you guys saw what I saw. And I'm thinking like, what the fuck? What is he talking about, right? Well, come to find out, he's talking about Lucky from Hoodstocks. Somehow, he thinks that we're all like unified one, right? Somehow, he said there's a lot of Mexican podcasts out there dissing blacks because of what Lucky said. Now they want to correlate all of us together. Exactly what I told you guys 10 episodes ago when the Lucky shit happened. I go, because of what he said, it's going to brush off on the rest of us. All right? We have a good black and brown relationship up here at the Hater World. We've had a ton of Mexican partners come up here, a gang of black homies, a gang of white homies, because we don't look at race when we invite people on. We look at, are you a solid individual, a righteous individual, and are you out there putting in work? And when we mean putting in work, we're talking about in the media. If you working and you grinding, we working, we grinding, you solid, we solid, fuck it, let's link up. That's what we do. It's not too many solid, righteous individuals out there left anymore, bro. So you got to embrace the ones that are still out there. There's a lot of suckers right now out there, bro, that are trying to infiltrate everything, bro, and gatekeep shit. And it's important for those solid individuals to support each other, because once these sucker ass fools take over, it's not gonna be no space for me no more, or people like the Rillas. And people gotta jump on that shit quick, right? But again, let's get back to this. When I seen this, I was disappointed, bro. I was like, dog, you can't correlate me with what Lucky said. You can't put me on the same boat as Lucky. He might be a Southsider or a Sureño. I might be a Southsider or a Sureño, but that don't mean we got the same views. That don't mean we got the same aspect of life. That don't mean we're friends. That we might be friends in prison or in jail, but out here we could be cordial, but that don't mean we're friends. I don't got a problem with Lucky at all. Never did. Never have. Droop's over there. Drew's my brother. I don't got an issue with them at all. But because I don't have an issue don't mean that you can correlate me or tag me in with the shit they say and they do, and vice versa. You can't put them in my boat over something that I said. Right? So after this, I DM'd Bro Rogan, and this is what I told him, and I'm going to read it word for word because this is what I said, not what he said, so I really don't want to put it out there on his response, all right? This is what I said. I sent him the video, and I said, and we over here speaking highly of you to all our homies, disappointed in what you said about us, especially after we shown you nothing but Southside hospitality. Saluto, keep doing you. Blue dot trophy emoji. All right, that's what I sent him. Let me see if I could crop it so I can show you guys. Is there a way to? I don't want to block it. I don't want to tell you what he said because I feel that's private, you know. So, boom. That's what I sent him, bro. And I thought it was gonna be over right there and then. I thought we was done. You know, I'm disappointed. I like Bro Rogan. I like this energy. You know, he reminded me like one of the homies. And we showed him nothing but love when he pulled up, bro. When he pulled up, he came with one other dude. And we're chilling, bro, having great fucking conversations, great energy. My house is your house. You want to smoke, you want to drink, there's a fridge right there, there's a bathroom right there. Whatever you need, we'll make it happen. That's how I get down with everybody that comes through that door, bro. So, fast forward yesterday, No Jumper podcast. Now, look, I could get into detail of how Bro Rogan came across us and how we linked, but we'll leave that for another day in case we need to make a part 2. All right. So here's last night on No Jumper, the messiest podcast in the world. Salute Adam22. He gives us all great content. You can't be mad. He playing all of us. He playing me. He playing Spody. He playing Aunt Hefe. He playing Bro Rogan. He playing Lush the most. And he might be playing with his booty hole too. And he playing everybody, bro. But that's cool though. Because listen, we're all in the content game and we're all making money. And Adam is the ringleader of it all. Now, you don't have to be part of it. All you got to do is exit. So don't cry, bro. To everybody watching, don't cry. Don't be up here talking about Adam. There's fools, just exit. All you got to do is walk out that door, close your YouTube, and it's over. But you don't, and you won't. So this was last night. We was brought up again. Now let's go ahead and watch it. I'm not going to interrupt it. I'm not going to interrupt, and I'll come up at the end.
Not that I'm like telling him he needs to apologize, but it seemed like that was like how
They're talking
that
about
got
Lucky.
billed everywhere.
Their shit.
Brogy, were people tripping on you as far as from that community? Because, just because you were kind of like saying some crazy things on
Absolutely, I did.
I want to say one thing real quick. I didn't realize this till right now. There's a common denominator every time they bring me up. And you know what the common denominator is? Lush 1. Hey, yo, Lush. I fuck with you, but if you got an issue, all you got to do is tap in, bro. You got the digits. Plus, you kick it with that one fag-ass fool that got my number too. All I'm going to say is this. I thought about it right now. We starving on the realest. Bro Rogan was being interviewed by Lush 1. And now Lush 1 brought me up again. So I'm not the one to have issues with anybody because I understand the podcast game, right? But if you really do got like an underlining issue, you could easily tap in and let me know what it is. Hey, fool, I don't fuck with you. And I'll say, all right, well, fuck you too. Or, hey, fool, I'm just doing content. All right, cool. But don't, listen, fool, it's very easy to tap in. Like I said, you got my digits. If not that fag-ass fool you play with, he got my number too. It's that simple, bro. It's that simple. We don't got to beat around the bush, all right? I just thought about that, though. Let me rewind
Were
it.
people tripping?
Build
And they're talking about Lucky from Hoodstocks right here.
everywhere.
Their shit.
Brogy, were people tripping on you as far as from that community? Because, just because you were kind of like saying some crazy things on
Absolutely, I did. Because, as you know, well, if you don't know, I went on the TheHaterWorld podcast. See, my thing is this. I grew up in the 80s and the 90s in LA. Like, I don't do that whole, I think niggas should leave prison shit in the prison. You come to the streets, I fuck with you, you fuck with me.
Facts.
So, like, when the initial reach for me to go on there, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to go and do this. I'm going to promote our show. So I'm on there and I'm being cool, like, yeah, you know, we fuck with y'all. But when I left, immediately I get a call because I used to do a weekly segment with Viral. So they like, nigga, how you gonna go over there with them?
Bro, how you know they want you to say it, bro? Why are you always exposing conversations, bro?
Because that nigga asking me. Nah. So what, nigga? I'm about to tell my side of the story. He asking me how niggas felt.
But how you know the homies want to? Come on.
Cause it's the internet. It's already out there, nigga. This ain't no secret.
I feel like Viral Way or
This ain't no secret.
they're living their life.
This
online.
ain't no secret. I'm not talking about nothing where it's like just him and I conversation. This is some shit that went on the internet.
Go
So
ahead,
that's
baby
why I'm
whack.
bringing it up.
Go ahead, baby whack. Go
So, oh man, I can't wait
Baby
to
whack
review
is
this
crazy.
nigga. So look, Viral called me like, nigga, you didn't know him and I had an issue. Like I said, I had no idea anything about TheHaterWorld until afterwards.
The crybaby pussies got an issue with me. I didn't know these motherfuckers existed or give a fuck about them. They wanted to be in the mentions so bad, they started disrespecting us for no reason. We made them famous. Fuck what anybody got to say, but I'm going to put it out there, and I've said it before. We at the Hater World, a Mexican, made the viral way famous. Not even famous. Whatever the fuck you call all this shit, right? We made them. We made them. Go look them up before Hater World. Nowhere to be found. They brought us up. I did a whole segment, and then I turned it into the whole us versus them because they were dissing. And my bad. They made it into the black versus the brown because they were dissing. They were seeking attention. They were seeking clout. I responded like a goofy. I shouldn't have responded to lames. I responded to some lames, and they got the attention and the clout they needed, and then they went up to No Jumper and spoke about me. Okay? It's that simple. It's that fucking simple. Nobody wants to fuck with them. Nobody interviews them. Nobody deals with them. As a matter of fact, they don't even stand on business because if they did, they wouldn't even be up there with No Jumper after all this shit they said about Adam and disrespected Adam, but then they went and sat down with him. This is one thing I'm going to tell you guys real quick. Is one thing I learned. Adam and Whack 100, they're playing chess with everybody. I learned that shit early on. And I use a lot of their tactics now. If you got beef with Adam, he's going to invite you to his platform because he knows you're going to want to go. Oh, Adam? Adam invited me? Let me go up there. Damn, No Jumper. 5 million subscribers. I'm ready. I'm ready, sir. Right? You just forgot about all this shit you said about him. You just forgot about all the shit you said. Now you go up there. Now Adam is laughing like, you stupid bitch. You done dissed the fuck out of me and I got you up here sitting like a goofy. And you ain't do nothing to me. So now when you leave, you can't talk shit about me because I got you up here sitting down like a little bitch. Am I right or am I right? What did he do to Milk 74? What did Whack 100 just do with the Rillas? He tried to play that with them, but they weren't having it. That's for another video. But he tried to play that tactic. Now, I've done that too. Fools that talk shit about me, I invite them up here. And they come. So guess what? When they leave, they can't talk about me no more because you was up here. You had your chance and you didn't do anything. All right? So let's keep that right. Let's keep that straight. Viral way don't like me because they're not invited. That's why. Come on. And they don't like me because of their whole black and brown beef in Long Beach. They think all Southsiders are racist. They think all Sureños are racist. They say this, they say that. And I don't want to get into that conversation, bro. I don't want to deal with that. Never met these fools. Never talked to them. Never this, never that. I don't know these guys. And I don't give a fuck about them. But they dislike me. And what they try to do, they try to cause friction between black homies and brown homies. Now, this is how you know the viral way is full of shit, right? If they talk about racism all day long, right? Their shit's about race baiting. And they see Blue Devil kicking it with Bro Rogan, which has had a great podcast. Don't you think they'd be happy? Don't you think they say, they had a great podcast, black and brown. That's fire. That's what we want to see. We should see more of that. You know what? Maybe Blue Devil isn't that bad because he got the homies up there and they're having good combos. No, that sucker-ass, bitch-ass fool's mad because he's not invited, bro. That sucker-ass fool's mad because he wants to have my platform. Because he wants everybody that comes up here to go to him and they won't. Because ain't nobody want to talk about that black and brown bullshit. Ain't nobody want to have a conversation about blacks and Mexicans. Nobody. Because we all trying to make money, bro. And we got to make money together, bro. Why you think you ain't seen half the people on No Jumper go up there yet? Why you think you ain't seen like the community back on Fig go fuck with them? Because none of these platforms want to go deal with the repercussions of starting black and brown beef because everybody wants to make money. We want to eat. We want to make money. We want to take care of our families. Well, these fucking lames over here are worried about blacks and browns because they live in Long Beach. And in Long Beach, they got beef with the Mexicans. So they think every Mexican's like that. Bro, these are not convos I'm trying to have. I got love for my black homies. I got love for my Mexicans. And all we trying to do is all eat together, bro. And if you can't figure that out, then fuck you, bro. All right? But again, the one that's causing all this friction between Bro Rogan and me is some dudes that are left out. Let's go.
So then I start doing my research and I say, oh, they've been going into it with him. And then I got another call from other people like, and that's how I learned about Lucky. So like, they like, nigga, you going on these, they don't fuck with us. Why you fucking with them? So that's why when we did the show, that's why I had the rebuttal where I'm like, hey, all the shit that I said, nigga, I'm taking all that back.
So
I took all it back.
So is Viral Way what like, so is Viral Way was telling you like,
that they're saying racial shit.
Don't fuck with Viral Way and you was fucking with Viral. They don't fuck with black.
They was saying they made it more of a black thing, but it wasn't just them saying that. It was other people saying, and that's when I learned about Lucky and that African booty scratcher shit. So I just incorporated them all together. Like, hey,
come on, dog. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that about? So now let's incorporate all the blacks together, fool, over what one motherfucker said. Here we go again, homie. And it's exactly what I said on that Lucky video. You can't put us all together over what Lucky said, bro. Deal with that motherfucking man. He already apologized too, so I mean, come on. But hey, salute to Young and Jefe, bro. Salute to Young and Jefe for not allowing the false narrative to be ran on me, bro. Salute to him.
World, Lucky, all the essays that's doing.
Hero's very different.
Everybody was hitting me like, hey, these essays is on us and we need to get on them.
Look, I don't know.
Because I didn't know nothing about any of these niggas.
Because I went to TheHaterWorld, right?
Right.
That's what I was going to say.
And like,
I'm still holding out for that invite.
And
Adam wants an invite? That's a calculated move right there. Salute Adam.
and like for real, you know, like I'm big like on energy, and I ain't gonna lie, like going over there, and I'm not talking. I'm talking about like I've been in racial disputes from street, school, to jail. When I went over there,
hey, I did say 2026 no commercials. That's in one day, homie. I got one more day to sign up. All right, let me rewind this shit real quick. That way we catch the whole thing.
Disputes from street, school, to jail. When I went over there, I didn't feel no like racial energy.
I didn't either. That's why I was so cool with
this
being.
Like I think I went like probably 4 or 5 months ago. Probably like 4 or 5 months ago, and like another topic had just came up, and I think I had like mentioned them. I had like got
Jenny
them
6'9"
misconstrued with
Lucky,
and they had like man shot back like, hey, no, bro, we ain't said nothing about that. Like we not on that.
And that's what I had to tell them. I'm like, bro, the shit I said on my show, it wasn't directed to them. What I said was anyone that don't fuck with us, I'm not fucking with y'all. But if y'all fuck with us, I'll fuck with you. So they took it like I meant them, but I'm like, if that's how you took it, then you not fucking with us. So this has nothing to do with you, but I also had to let them know I can only fuck with my folks.
Look at all the shit, bro, that Lucky and Viral Way start. Look at it. Look at all the shit, bro, that Lucky started, and look at all the shit that Viral Way started, because the Viral Way, they cry because they're not included in their own culture. You know, think about it. Think about it, bro. I'm over here sitting doing nothing but having good conversations with everybody from all over the place. And now I'm included in everybody's fucking drama.
This is my folks.
Yeah.
So if my folks got a beef with somebody, I inherit that beef automatically. I'm not. So it's like I don't want niggas to think I'm crossing lines to go fuck with niggas that don't fuck with my folks, because it's gonna make me look crazy.
For sure.
So I went to go fuck with them, not knowing my folks don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
So even if they said racist shit or not, my folks don't fuck with them, then I shouldn't even have nothing to do with them. Until we all can go. But until then nah, nigga, and then that's what it was. But I didn't feel no shit other other than the fact that in the middle of our fucking interview, it was a knock at the door and 4 bald head essays walk in. I'm like, what's going on? They stopped the interview and let 4 niggas in, and I'm like, what's going on? And it's just me and the square homie from St. Louis. So I'm like,
it's about to go down.
Nigga, them niggas just walked in, and I'm like,
they started playing.
I'm talking about bald head Pendletons.
They start playing cards, and
I'm like, what's going on with this? What we on? So I look at the homie like, what we doing? He like, nah, we straight. I'm like,
nigga, I had to whoop some of that MMA out.
Bro, I had my backpack, so we was straight. You know, so yeah, exactly. I thought I was gonna have to get my branded black belt on because you know I got a black belt like Brandon.
They can't.
But no, it was no bullshit. They
I'm a clown too, man. I'm gonna whoop Flacco too.
I'm gonna bring that up.
Okay, so to clear that up right there, because I don't like to leave shit out in the open like that. We got homies that are patrolling the studio when we got guests here, bro, to make sure we're safe. Me, Opina, and the guest that's in the building. That's for us. Okay? That's for us. Those bald heads that walked in are making sure that we're safe. All of us. Ain't no funny shit going up here. Ain't nobody gonna come up in here and do no funky shit and try to run up on the guest or on me or any. It is not gonna happen, bro. You're not gonna make it past the front gate. You know, we got homeboys here all the time. So that's what that was. Now, the reason I had to leave the podcast is because they had to tell me something real quick and I didn't want it to be on air. And for those wondering what the fuck that is, real quick, I'm going to forward to that exact moment on the TheHaterWorld podcast. This is Bro Rogan up here on the pod, the moment that I had to get up and go see what the homeboy had to say because he was making his rounds, okay? Usually, they're making their rounds. Everything's cool. They don't bother me. They walk through, they leave, they walk out. They come in through the back. It's like when you're in jail, bro. You know when you're in jail and they do the walkthrough? You know, they do the walkthrough. Radio! And they come, they do the walkthrough. That's what happens. The homie walks in through the back. He walks out the front, walks around the building, makes sure everything's safe, goes to the front, goes to the other side, communicates with the other homies. It might sound like some high-power shit, but that's how we got it, bro. I'm sorry to tell you, all right? And these ain't no ordinary dudes either, all right? So this is the exact moment that happened.
9K5. Sometimes I stick the key in, that motherfucker don't start. I gotta give it a little extra, but then it goes. So, everyone else, you are that vintage. But with the Spanish women, I'm sorry. They're so
right there, Opina had got up because of his health problems. He had to take some medicine. In the midst of that, those goons walk in and I had to attend real quick. And it was very unprofessional to leave Bro Rogan on the pod by himself.
Room. You stick the key in and it's always ready to go. It'll take you from here. So I don't have a preference, but we know who top shot.
My bad. What are you guys talking about?
Ooh, you will have to replay this and watch it again.
No, it's cool.
You want me to? No, he just asked me because I went on a whole rant about racism and he said, what do I prefer or what do you like? And someone's at the door.
Opina, they're over here.
And I just had to give a depiction of what we think. I think we're all equal. I'm just gonna say that. Who wants a tattoo? I got a tattoo machine in my boot. No, I'm joking.
Fuck. My bad, fool. Just read the chat real quick if you can.
Okay. Can I stand up and read it?
Yeah. So there you have it, bro. Okay? There you have it. I'm not gonna lie, very unprofessional of me to like walk up and leave the guest there by himself. I'm not gonna act like it's not unprofessional. Very unprofessional. Okay, and if you go back, he's there by himself for like 2 minutes, you know, and I'll take that. I will take that. But again, there was something important they had to tell me that was going on outside, and I had to step away. And at that moment, Opina had to step away to go get some health and medicine or some bullshit, right? But shout out to Bro Rogan for the moment you guys been waiting. I call Bro Rogan right now because I was ready to clip up his whole podcast and really do a number on him. You know, Blue Devil style. But I said, you know what? I like Bro Rogan, bro. Let me give him a call, see if we could figure this out to see what the fucking issue is. We just got on the phone. We about to do another podcast. Blue Devil Bro Rogan Part 2 here at the Hater World. And I'm going to go up to the Rillas and do a podcast with them. All right? Miscommunication. They try to include me with the lucky shit. He told me that, you know, he apologizes. He was wrong. He thought that I had said some shit. He didn't know that I had never met the Viral Way. He thought that we really had like real ongoing street beef. And now that he found out that I've never met him and that them fools are just bumping their lip, we good. You know, and I go, yeah, that sounds good. You know, us behind the phone, but people on the internet, they got to see it. You know, so we going to do another podcast. Like I said, miscommunication. He said he was wrong. And, you know, we going to figure it out on the upcoming podcast. I'm going to see if I could book him this Sunday so that way we can get to it pretty fast. All right. But that's what he said. He did say a bunch of other things, but I don't really want to expose them because I'm not sure if they're for the internet. But if I were to tell you what he said, it would hurt a lot of people's feelings. All right. But salute to Bro Rogan. Hopefully this is water under the bridge. Hopefully we could figure this out. Hopefully we can move forward and make some real money together. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Share the content. Send it to whoever. And if the viral crybabies cry, they're not on my level, so I won't respond. Make them videos. Who cares, bro? Like waste your time, homie. We getting money. Fool, you sit there in your dungeon and cry about whatever the fuck you cry about. We gonna get to the bag. With that being said, salute to everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm Blue Devil, and I'll catch you on the next one. Let's go.